Take your shoes off. Well, this is me, but if you have time, do you want the house tour? Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Taylor and today I'm going to be giving you a tour of my home office slash reading room slash craft room. So as some of you may know if you've watched my channel for a while, I just moved in with my partner and we got a 2-bedroom apartment. And the second bedroom has kind of been adopted into my bedroom for my home office because I work from home, and my reading room and crafting room and all the really fun things. So I wanted to show you a little bit more about it today. I want to share this very fun space that I've curated and show you all the art that I couldn't show you when I was living in my other apartment. So if you like room tours, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I have been having a really fun time coming up with ideas for content for you guys and just having a lot more fun with editing and all that stuff. And I would love for you to come on our little journey with me. So let's go. Okay, so when you first walk in, you're gonna be greeted by these 2 beautiful paintings. So these both were made by friends that I had when I lived in Sioux Falls. This one is actually made by a tattoo artist slash clear lead painter. He did the cat that is on my arm. So if you've ever wondered who did that tattoo, his name is Adrian and he is amazing. So those are in the entryway to here, and then as we walk in a little bit more, we have this closet here. So this kind of acts as a crafting closet, as you can see. So just lots of craft supplies in there. It's a bit of a mess. I don't want to show you too much. And then no more me, sorry. As we get over to here, this is actually my kind of TBR slash project cart. So I have quite a few books that I want to read, but these aren't like right now TBR books. Like I want to read them, yes, but kind of gotta wait a little bit. And then underneath there I have like projects that I want to make. And then I've got a tiny little space heater because I get cold. And then we have my work from home desk. I'm not going to show you everything here just because there's quite a few things, company things that I would prefer you guys not see. I have my book, my books, my crochet. I have my little pencil cups. I have a ton of these felt tip pens that I feel like I never use, so I'm trying to use them more. So as we get up from the desk, this is kind of like my little gallery. So the reason why it kind of stops is because I am kind of short and I put these up after the desk. So if we just want to slow pan, I love all of this art. These are all from Sioux Falls artists, I believe. I think this is the only one that might not be. I can't quite remember. And then one of my best friends painted that for me for my birthday. So that's some of the art. And then this is kind of what I would call my TBR bookshelf. I know that that is absolutely asinine, but here we are. So, you know, we got a lot of books on top. I have not been able to get around to organizing this a little bit more. These 2 books are from my grandparents. Actually, my grandma has gotten me into Kristen Hanna this year. And then my grandfather actually gave me this book about the Lusitania. So I need to read those and get those back to them. And then I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for my bookmarks. So they're just kind of chilling there for now. I'm hoping that I can find a little vessel for those to go in, but we'll figure it out. And then we have some crochet pumpkins that need their stems, but for now they're just kind of hanging out there. And then me and my family actually went to a local pumpkin patch this weekend and we got all these beautiful little gourds. So here is shelf 2, and then these are actually the 2 physical books that I finished this month, so that's really great, grand, wonderful. Coming down one more, I have The Dust Jacket for a Gentleman in Moscow, which I'm reading right now. Then I've got my Kindle. So here is another shelf. These are all books I bought this weekend. I really like to buy my books secondhand. These all came from a thrift store or Half Price Books. I got 2 of them from Half Price Books. I do want to do a book haul, so stay tuned for that. So then here are the last two shelves. Then I have this fan. She works so well. She works overtime. Honeywell, you make a good fan. And then I have one light that's kind of stashed over in the corner here. One of my lights just does not work very well, so that's where she lives. And then I have my word search book, which I got for like $2 at Savers, and I've been using this like crazy. I have rediscovered my love for word searches, so she just lives over here. And then I have my tripod. I love this tripod so much. My mom got it for me for Easter a couple years ago. And then I have my TV that I've had since college, and she is a thick one. Like, this is a thick and heavy TV. Hello. And then I have another little gourd that looks like a little white pumpkin. And then a lot of my filming stuff kind of lives down here. This basket also kind of doubles as a, like, important things like cards, thank you cards, a lot of wedding invites. And then I have this one empty kind of area here. We're not sure what we're going to do with that yet. And then we have my desk that can pull out. So I can pull it out and put up these sides. And then I have colors and yarn that I should probably put away because this is a whip that I plan on frogging. And then we have more art above the TV. So these two are actually from the same artist. And then I don't know why, I just loved this pop one. And then I have this one for BoJack Horseman that I actually painted myself. And then this one. And then this is the first crystal shelf that I have. Just a really fun little area to put all of my things. I actually did paint this as well. I'm actually very, very proud of it. So yeah. And then here is the window. I don't really want you to see the outside of where I live. And these are curtains that I crocheted. If you're interested in seeing how I crocheted the curtains, I do have a video up about that. And then here is the second crystal shelf. So just lots of fun stones. I don't really buy crystals too much anymore, but I really got into it for a while when I was in Sioux Falls. So then we just have more artwork. And then we have this sort of just pseudo shelf here. And right now I'm just kind of putting books that I really love on there. So I have Percy Jackson, The Hunger Games, and then I have A People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn and How Fascism Works by Jason Stanley, and then this big hunk of quartz. And then I have A True History of the United States by Daniel A. Sigerson, and Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is my favorite Pokemon. And then I have these two shelves here, just full of little knick-knacky things. Hello again. And then I have this guy, he's real fun. And then these are kind of, this was my first rabbit that I had that lived with me, and just a few other things that are important to me. Then I have this tufted strawberry. And then I just have the top of here. I know I gotta clean up the incense. This is actually a CD player. So I can play my CDs. I realized that I'm much more into CDs than vinyl. I think vinyl are fun, but I don't know, something about a CD, probably because I grew up with them. But yeah, so I burn my incense and my little tapered candles. And then this also has like a ton of storage in it. So one thing, I do have like a box of yarn here for projects that I've been working on. So you can just move that over for now. So here I have all my vinyls, and then I have some crochet books, and then honestly just a lot of empty notebooks. And then underneath here I have all my tarot cards and other kind of dumping grounds for things. And then more. I really want to get to these two. This is like a tufting thing, and then I have an embroidery sort of intro thing. And then I have yarn, and these are projects that need to be like put together. Then I have my weights. And then behind this are actually more books because I don't have enough shelf space. I do plan on getting another bookshelf right here, but for now, this is just fine. This is my October physical TBR, and then this is actually a little box that my grandfather made, and it houses all of my journals that I've kept throughout college. So this is very, very heavy. So it's very well made, but then it's also full of filled journals. And then over here we kind of have the pile of shame of all the things that need their ends woven in. So super, super fun stuff. And then I have my walking pad to go over my desk, underneath my desk, and actually where right here I want to put the next bookshelf. So then I will have more room for things. But so that's the room. So yeah, that's my home office slash reading room and hobby room. I'm so lucky to have this space. I'm just really, really thankful that I have found the partner that I have and that we found this wonderful place. I love this room. I spend 90% of my time in this room, and I love every minute of it. I really do. So I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more book and crochet content, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.